Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be doing a video on the Let's Go Sports Festival with the new Yaoyorozu recruit that has just come out, along with the SR Araka. Now, I was lucky enough to pull both the UR Yaoyorozu and the SR Araka on my first summon. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, go back and check out that video. That summon was so hype, and there was one more special thing that I got during that summon. I'm not going to ruin it in this video, but make sure you go check that out. So the purpose of this video today is to talk about the event that has come out with that recruit, and mainly what I want to focus on, because I know there's a lot of other YouTubers and stuff who will explain like how to beat the event and stuff like that, and I feel like that's pretty straightforward. What I want to focus on is what you should buy in the event shop, because there are a lot of options and a lot of things you can buy. So before we get into that though, I do have some stamina here. Let's go ahead, and you can see I have cleared very hard. I beat very hard with an all strength team. It's pretty straightforward. I had all level 90s on my strength team. You could probably run it with 2 level 90s and a good healer like Najire or Uraraka or the new Yaoyorozu perhaps. Okay, the new Yaoyorozu would be really, really good if you can get her up to level in time to take on this event. That's the thing though, a lot of free-to-play players probably can't, even if they do summon her. So you probably want to use the characters you already have, meaning 2 strength characters and a healer to beat this. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, like I was saying, the different things you should buy in the shop. The first thing, obviously, is the memory. Make sure you go and buy this memory. Limit break it. It is a free-to-play SR memory that you can limit break. That should be obvious. That should like go without saying. You're gonna want the memory. Okay. So you're going to have to grind this out a little bit. You're going to have to use some stamina. Now, in the shop, they do have a really nice 200 stamina pack for 99 cents. If you haven't checked out the shop yet, make sure you do that. Even if you're a free-to-play player, hopefully, maybe you can afford 99 cents to buy the 200 stamina and stuff like that. And then you just use skip tickets on the event missions, and you'll get a bunch of these cheer medals. Okay? So the very first thing you want to buy is that memory. The next things you're going to want to buy, and I strongly stand by this, and I know other people might not, is you want to buy the SR memory, or not SR memories, SR pieces. You want to buy all of those SR pieces for the Mirio. You want to buy all of the SR pieces for the Aizawa, because you can either use them to awaken these characters if you haven't awakened them yet, or you can use them on the piece board. Now, I think we have already gotten Mirio pieces in previous events, so you might actually be able to fully get Mirio up to, I think, what's max for SRs? 90? Yeah, you might be able to fully max them out to level 90 after you get all the pieces from the missions that you get and the pieces from the shop that you get here, because I'm pretty sure you got Mirio pieces in a previous event. I couldn't tell you exactly which event that is, but you could potentially max Mirio out, the SR one, on his piece board, not the basic route. Okay, so I would highly recommend buying those pieces, and the Techniques Taught Aizawa piece. You should buy those as well, just for the fact that if you do get to the 4th board, you can use them to awaken the character. This is 50 pieces if you buy it 5 times, of course. And then if you already have him awakened by chance, then you can go and do his piece board. Okay. And then, so the question that a lot of people will probably have is, should I even spend my points on like the at school Kirishima and the at school Midoriya pieces, because those are for rare characters? Should I be spending my money elsewhere, or things like that? That's really just going to depend on what type of player you are. If you're a free-to-play player who is trying to focus on leveling up your URs, and you're trying to focus on leveling up your SRs and things like that, the Kirishima piece and the Midoriya piece are not going to be as important to you, because they are just for rares, and it's just not going to be that big of a deal. Typically, when you do like a rares basic board or piece board, you're only getting them to like board 2 or 3. You're not really gonna have a need for pieces. Plus, rares don't awaken, so you don't need the pieces to awaken them. Literally, you'd only be getting the pieces for the piece board. And so there's just not a whole lot of purpose, unless you just want to try doing like a YouTuber would do, like a showcase of rare characters or things like that. So these would be things that, if you're a collector, if you want to have your characters done someday, and you want to have your entire roster done, you want to have all your rares done, your SRs done, your URs done, then go buy these pieces if you're a collector. if you're someone who's just trying to focus on playing the game, who's just trying to get your URs up to snuff, your SRs up to snuff, I would skip on these rare pieces, but that is up to you. Now, speaking of getting your URs and SRs up to snuff, you have some advanced leveling items here. Absolutely buy these advanced leveling items. You should also be buying these in the basic shop every day. So you want as many advanced leveling items as you can get. They're very beneficial to your characters. They're kind of time gated and can be hard to come by. So make sure you buy them from this event shop, especially since they're just being given to you for free, basically. Okay. And then super gadgets. Gosh, my screen is flickering. Super gadgets, intricate gadgets, normal gadgets, top hero devices, full-fledged hero devices, and novice hero devices. I would put those right up there with advanced leveling items. Make sure you buy these. They are going to be very important. They are hard to come by in the game, and they are very beneficial, and you are going to need them for your URs and SRs and stuff like that. And they're also useful. Say you even have like every memory, every UR, SR character you have has one of these equipped. You can go and change them and upgrade them and potentially get better things. Now, you don't always get better things, so you're going to want as many of these as possible to kind of re-roll until you get what you want. And you're never really going to have enough. So keep that in mind, okay? And then coins and the stuff below. Now, if you're hurting for coins like I am, I'm like 900,000. Coins could be a very beneficial thing for you. You can actually buy these, I believe it is 20 times. Yeah, 20 times. And so the coins can help you a lot. And for how much they cost, it's actually worth it because they're not worth a lot of points. Or they don't cost a lot of medallions. Now, everything below this is going to be your hold on health can, large pack, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff you need for leveling up a character and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying these things are not important. They are very important when it comes to leveling up your basic board. But in the grand scheme of things, we are going to have another weekend or another time where we get double rates eventually for quest mode. And when those double rates come out for quest mode, you can go and use your stamina and get these items that you need for your basic board to level your characters up a lot easier, and I feel like cheaper and less time investment than it would take to go through this shop and buy every single item. Like, it's so much stamina you would be wasting and using just to be able to earn the points, the medallions, in order to be able to go through the shop and buy everything you need. The only people who could really go through this shop and buy everything they need would be people that have every single bonus active. Like, they have all the new memories, they have all the new characters, everything like that active on their team when they go and do the quest or event quest, because then they're getting a pretty big medallion bonus. But if you're a normal free-to-play player, these would be the last thing you want to buy. Even if you're really tempted to buy these because you want to level up your characters, this is going to be like the last thing you want to buy, because simply put, you can come across these and get these easier than you can get the hero devices, or easier than you can get the advanced leveling items as you progress in the game. Because as you progress in the game, the things that are honestly harder to get are going to be the advanced leveling items, and it's going to be the gadgets and stuff like that. So you're going to want to buy those first. So my advice for buying out the shop, if you're trying to buy out the shop, the order that you should buy them, I would say buy the Everybody Cheer memory first. That's a free-to-play memory. You can fully max it out. That'll help a lot of people. Do that first. Then do the SR pieces, because you can potentially level up their boards. You'll have a decent character out of it. If you're a free-to-play player, you'll have a decent SR character, and you'll get gems for when you level up their basic boards using their pieces. Okay? So that should be the second thing you buy. Skip the rare pieces. Buy the advanced leveling items or the gadgets or hero devices. Like, I would put the advanced leveling items and the gadgets and hero devices probably roughly around the same place of importance. I might put super gadgets and top hero devices slightly above advanced leveling items, just because you can go and buy advanced leveling items on the daily every day from the normal shop. However, that's only 3 at a time, so that you're not able to buy a ton. But you can't really go and buy super gadgets and top hero devices easily. Now, they are in the shop, like I believe they're in the USJ and VE shop, but maybe even the arena shop too, but they're just not as easily gotten as advanced leveling items are, where you can just use coins to buy them. Okay? So I'll just reiterate that all one more time. Buy the memory, buy the SR pieces, then buy probably your hero gadgets or top hero devices, then buy your advanced leveling items. And then the next thing I would buy is the coins. I'd buy the coins. The coins are helpful. And then the last thing I would buy is any of these basic board items, because like I said, you can just get those later when we have a double race drop on the quest mode. So just keep that in mind, especially if you're a new player or free to play player. All right, guys. So that's kind of my take on the shop. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Should we be buying other things? That's just my opinion, you know. So you can feel free to have a different opinion. If you have a different opinion, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And if you haven't already, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. Peace.